What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, a fantastic pre-noon. No matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles, folks. I'm live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one. Like you know the vibe I'm singing while I get it, yeah. But you came in way too early, tired minute one in the track, yeah, one in the track. If you wanna go vegan, cause I've got you feeling bad, yeah. Eating all that meat till the songs we make complete. I do not fuck with that shit I'm making, let me press the lag, yeah. Live and alive, folks, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fucking fantastic one, because today's a beautiful day. It's a wonderful day. It's a fan-fucking-tastic day. I was already at home waiting for Hassan to go vegan. And we're live and alive, folks. And I hope everyone's having a great one. I hope everyone's having a fantastic one. I know I am. They say never meet your idols because they might be stinky. And I did meet mine earlier today. That's right, folks. It is Thursday, 9/29th. It's Thursday, September 29th, 2022. It's 1:57 p.m. And you might be thinking to yourself, Hassan, where the fuck have you been, dog? Usually you started around 1 p.m. on Thursdays. Why the fuck are you starting at 2 p.m.? Well, there's a reason for that. We had a very special episode of Leftovers earlier today where Ethan graciously, instead of doing his regular podcast, instead of having Liver King on his regular podcast, he had me on, and it was a beautiful, wonderful, incredible experience for me. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I had dick and balls. That's right. I had raw dick and balls on camera. Put that shit right in my mouth and ate it. Yeah. You can say "gyat" all you want. It's the truth. Fucking num 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 num. Ate that shit. Leftovers was crazy. I had some leftover dick. You know what I'm saying? Did you like it? Fuck no. That shit sucked, dude. My respect for the homosexual community grew immensely. Okay, my respect for women who eat dick and balls grew immensely. How the fuck do you do that shit, man? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'll just say it like that. My respect grew even for the likes of Austin. When you think about it. Anyway, did he smell like BO or also shit? No, just BO. He didn't smell like poo-poo. He just smelled like body odor. Like heavy, heavy, heavy body odor. Like I went into the bathroom after he used the bathroom. And the bathroom like still smelled like Liver King. Motherfuckers be like, bro, he's tiny. He's a manlet dog. You forget I'm a giant, okay?
This song was so fucking amazing, Liv.
Anyway, we'll go over that though, because goddamn, that shit was crazy. I'm glad you were there, because Ethan always needs a babysitter during the interviews, or else he goes mega off the rails. This you last night? Dude, why did you bring that back up? Yeah, that's right, folks. I ended the broadcast last night and I did the unthinkable. I finally finished Cyberpunk, and I fucking why? Why would you make me relive that sad experience, dude? That shit was so ass cheeks. It was unimaginably sad. It made me so fucking sad, dude. No spoilerino, but it's sad. Oh, no, not Cyberpunk the video game. I finished Cyberpunk the video game when it first came out. This is a real conversation that took place. You definitely have some BO. Like, I can smell you. And he said, thank you.
My beans of dysfunction.
I've never seen a man say that.
At HasanAbi season my beans of dysfunction. At HasanAbi season my beans of dysfunction.
What?
At HasanAbi season my beans of dysfunction. At HasanAbi season my beans of dysfunction.
You gotta play the game again so you can get revenge on Smasher. Right. Okay, stop. You're giving away some shit that's happening.
One.
Honestly, good for them. I hope they're happy. That's all I'm gonna say. No, that's all I'm gonna say, dude. I mean, that's it. It's like there's nothing to say to that other than sometimes in life you get access to information.
Poggers.
Information that makes you feel a certain type of way. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? I'm happy.
"23 months and I love it here like did it 3 months.
I'm fine. I'm okay. I'll be okay. Honestly, the more disappointing part of this isn't necessarily that Dua Lipa is with a man, another man. That's always going to be the case.
As high.
The most disappointing part of this is that as a Bernard brother, as a Bernard sister, she's with Trevor Noah, of all people. Is a major lib. Like, if I saw her going on a date with John Oliver, I would feel less bad. I mean, I'd still feel bad. But like Trevor Noah did. Hey, it happens, you know?
Fog.
I'm happy. I'm happy for them, and you should be too, okay?
Hassle.
Just kind of funny to think about how Trevor Noah big-timed me one time at Soho House in West Hollywood when a mutual friend of ours had introduced us. And back then, I was a tiny content creator. And I held on to that forever. Like, I never let that go. I held on to that resentment. And I've talked about that before publicly. And now, this just solidifies it. You know what I mean? This just makes my feelings permanent, I think, in an irreparable fashion. You need to get a Daily Show interview to air your beef? No. No.
We vibing out here, love ya.
Now, I might feel nauseous right now, and I can't tell if that's because of the bull penis I had. Might be feeling nauseous because of all the raw liver, raw dick, and balls I just consumed earlier. But ultimately, you know, I'm happy for them. That's it. Marjorie Taylor, on the upside, Marjorie Taylor Greene is now ill. Anyway, Okay, all jokes aside, let's get back to it. So I ended the broadcast last night after tilting and whatnot. Trevor dating Dua Lipa. Meanwhile, you're dating Liver King. Yeah. So, ended the broadcast last night. Finished Cyberpunk Edge Runners. It was very sad. I've been watching the Dahmer Netflix show too. That one is like hard to watch though because of how fucking realistic they made that shit. Okay. But after I went to bed, I woke up and I got ready. And what did I get ready for? I got ready to get livered up. Okay. I got motherfucking ready to eat some raw liver. Ethan told me like Liver King is coming in with like, 3 fucking cars. With like sprint runners and shit, like vans. And they surely did. He brought a whole crew. He goes everywhere with a fucking massive squad. And it was an interesting experience. Were you heartbroken when you found out that he's a liver landlord? At least it's commercial real estate. Anyway, I'll say a couple things before we get right into it. And I'm gonna blast off early this time because like I just wanna,
4 months of gifting funny subs.
Does anyone have good memes for the blast off? I'm gonna blast off right now and talk about my Liver King experience.
One year of brain rot. Love you, Hasan. Love you,
Hurricane. Watch. And he has to smell bad? Yeah, no, he does not smell good. He smells bad. Hurricane watch continues. Dua Lipa dating Trevor Noah. Get in now.
Primal King.
Anyway, did Ethan actually get a Liver King a private jet? No, we didn't do any of that. I don't know why he was like saying that, but we just went along with it.
Please unblock me so I can gift more subs before September ends.
Here you go. Juice it, boys. Juice it, juice it, juice it, juice it, juice it, juice it. Because I'm going to get started with the Liver King subject matter.
Yes, sir.
Does it smell like he doesn't use a bidet? I mean, most Americans don't use a bidet, but I'll tell you this much. Like, he definitely doesn't smell great, which is something he owns up to and, like, actually thinks is cool, which I thought was strange. But, hey, he's a strange guy. Are you too tall or Liver King too short? I think he's around, like, 5'6". Like, I mean, he's definitely a short king. He is definitely the short king of liver, I'll tell you that. He is shorter than I expected.
Pog.
Was meeting Liver King like meeting LeBron James? I mean, you just met the GOAT. How cool is that? No, I would die if I met LeBron James. That explains why he can look jack natural. He's that short. Are his abs actually implants? No. I'll say this. He does look way more natty in person than he does in photos. Which was surprising. Like, He definitely does not look natty in. But I still don't know if he's natty or not, or if he's cycled. I think he probably still has. But when he was off, I mean, when he was in front of me, he looked a lot more natural than he does in photos. He looks juiced to the fucking gills. He looks juiced to the fucking gills on photos, though. Even in this photo, he looks juiced to the fucking gills. With your arms up, you do look like a square. I mean, I'm also wearing a big shirt. I shouldn't have worn a big shirt.
Surprisingly endearing.
Anyway, so yeah, discussion mega thread. Liver King is here. Leftovers episode 26, I guess. God damn, what a fucking fire ep this was.
Coming out of the cave.
This is utility.
A utility.
So we had a lot of moments in here. It was Ethan was like really hitting him hard on the GMO stuff. He made us eat raw food, which I got to show you. I mean, that shit was crazy.
The food that Liver King Chef Lionel prepares for us. And when you
already.
think about this,
flies.
the relative
Thanks
difference
for
of
all
going
you do.
somewhere
I
else
love this
and
community
knowing
so
that the
much
food,
ass.
number one, will not taste as good, and number two, how destructive the seed oils are. Most people don't know this, but all that shit is cooked in seed oils, and seed oils lead to cell necrosis, which leads to inflammation, which leads...
You and Ethan were kind of annoying. Haha. Wait, what? Why? Why the fuck were we annoying? Like, maybe the sex stuff Ethan shouldn't have asked so much about, because it seemed like he was uncomfortable, which, you know, at the very least, like, you know, he mentioned that he was uncomfortable and Ethan dropped it. But other than that, the seed oil stuff I don't agree with, but I don't know enough, so I just like kind of didn't say anything. Testing.
Which is what?
Sheep intestine.
Oh, okay.
I talked about kokorech. Nah, the whole point of interviews, you have to risk asking uncomfortable things. No, you were annoying. When he tried to educate you on live, you went like, bull penis, am I right? What? Educate me on life?
Donos are back, let go.
Take all the questions as potential attacks, which I thought was weird. I mean, bro, of course he did. If you hear low smoke point oil beyond its smoke point, you will get bad results. But see, is this just him though? He has weird questions to get the cringe. Of sheep intestine, it's one of my favorite things to eat.
Hell yeah.
Well, where is the raw food? Where do we eat it?
You have more energy, more drive, and your neuro.
One radiation will kill your balls was crazy. No, I have not ever tried.
Pick a piece of that.
Right here.
Now, what's the benefit of eating the testes? Is that going to make me more virile?
For us, we're not going to eat it raw fresh, but what we normally do whenever someone else is butchering it for us, we'll treat it like sushi, and we'll freeze it for at least 7 days in our freezer.
Smart.
And, you know, my main thing is to not get...
We're going to watch certain parts of this. Hold on.
And, you know,
have you guys ever got sick from Chef... I'm sorry, what was your name?
Lionel.
All the fucking time. All the time. So that means nobody reach out to hire him. He's mine only and you don't want him. He makes us sick every day.
I'm over there a lot. They get sick of me, I'm sure.
We've never gotten sick.
But do you ever put seasoning on this, or you just go primal mode and eat it raw?
We do.
Yeah.
King Chef Lionel.
Wait, I have a question. When's the last time you had like a McDonald's burger? Like, you know what I mean? Like a Big Mac.
Is it a good question? Like I'm
curious.
I'll tell you 20 years ago.
What? 20 years? I mean, listen, I think the Whopper is dog shit, but like every now and then, you know what I mean? I'm gonna fucking have a burger every now and then.
Do you eat burgers?
You
have burger patties.
All the time. But here's the thing. I can't get food anywhere else that's more delicious than the food that Liver King Chef Lionel prepares for us. And when you think about this, the relative difference of going somewhere else and knowing that the food, number one, will not taste as good, and number two, how destructive the seed oils are. Most people don't know this, but all that shit is cooked in seed oils, and seed oils lead to cell necrosis, which leads to inflammation, which leads to the chronic diseases we're talking about. This is one of the compounding factors why we're suffering today. Why would I ever want to go Seed oils.
The seeds are the enemy of the people?
Well, seed oils are really rich in linoleic acid. It's an omega-6 acid. It's an extremely inflammatory
What do you think
acid.
about oat milk? Because that shit's bomb.
Is oat milk real? How are you going to milk an oat?
I don't know how they do it.
Checkmate,
I don't know how they
atheist.
do it. When I was growing up, I was a big dairy boy, and I still obviously love cheese, love ice cream, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, let's eat this shit before it starts rotting.
Yeah, this guy knows. Let's go.
What's that?
So next is gonna
there?
be.
Okay,
So this,
yeah.
this is like a very almost intimidating type of organ, but my personal favorite is gonna be the
Here's my
testicles.
crime
These
yet
are bull's
again.
testicles right here.
Now, what's the benefit of eating the testes? Is that going to make me more virile? Am I going to be able to?
Show you after you put some in your
Hold
mouth.
on, I'm gonna
Oh my
I'm gonna
God.
put my hair up for this.
How's that
this
taste?
one.
Good and fresh?
Okay, number one, to answer, I want to be a smartass, and I was going to tell you it tastes like strength, power, gains, and growth.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
actually is
that means it
delicious.
tastes shit like
Exactly.
shit.
King, this is pretty sus, man. We're about to put balls in our mouth. What's going on?
I want you to let me know what it reminds you of.
Yeah, it looks like chicken, which immediately I am worried about because when I see that,
This looks like a kind of meat you want to cook.
I must start
It does look
taking
like
lunch
It is
every
really good
hour.
cooked, but raw is
Come on,
preferable.
put it down there.
oh
I'm
god,
waiting for a song.
You're going to love it. How much you want to bet you like this the most?
It's dripping, dog.
Get all the testicle juice down there.
So what's the benefit of eating cow testes?
It doesn't smell great.
Like supports like. That's why it's called a testicle, right? That's
No
why.
smell.
That's why a liver is
It
called a
smells-
liver. There's
does smell.
specific peptides. There's enzymes. There's cell signal. There's all these things in here.
I'm putting it down.
Yeah. You just swallowed it. You didn't even chew it. You didn't even taste it.
Oh, that does not taste good.
Wait, he didn't even chew it, liver.
And you can do whatever. It's
I didn't
down.
know you could fucking deep throat like that. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Ethan's mad. I'm cranked. Okay. Ethan's mad that I just destroyed that. I downed that testes like a fucking oyster, dude. Don't even give a fuck. Play with me, dude. Play with me.
A gifted sub spoiled me, so now I must sub.
Test my fucking patience with that shit. It was disgusting. It was disgusting, okay? It was disgusting. It was so disgusting. It was not appetizing at all. It just like smelled bad. Can you describe taste? I don't want to even think about it if we're being honest. Oh, you fucking chew
Violent.
that.
Come on.
I will. I'm not a fucking subprimal
You
bitch.
chew it.
Let's
You're gonna
see.
throw up.
No way. He's got it.
Dude, that is. Oh.
You're fine. You're good to go.
Sorry about Dua Lipa.
No way. You're
what's
joking.
up?
Don't do it.
Oh,
Wait, did he?
spat it out.
Hey, you see what that says on there?
Oh, he's got a subprimal ball.
We got a subprimal
Love
spit
you,
bucket
Hassan.
if you can't do it.
Oh my God, liver.
But at least you
Yeah.
listen, you got testicle in your mouth. You done it.
That was not a great experience.
It tastes like
that I would like to
it tastes
replicate.
like fucking metal, and
It doesn't taste good.
Well, here's the thing.
I don't like that liver.
Oh, you're gonna wait for
I gotta
liver.
wash my hands.
Liver is like so. We eat a lot of liver in Turkey. My favorite food is actually kokoreç, which is sheep intestine.
Which is what?
Sheep intestine.
okay.
I love sheep intestine. It's one of my favorite things to eat.
Hell yeah.
And
How
so
do they
I'm
prepare it?
used to eating. So obviously like super well cleaned, and then they cook it on this like spinning thing, like they do with doner, and then they'll like cut it finely with a lot of spices and onions and
sounds
peppers
delicious.
and
Yeah.
like it's really spicy. It's
Yeah.
really fucking good. And then they just like put it in the middle of a bread that they sit underneath the fatty, like the fat dripping into it. I love it. It's delicious. Liver is another thing that we eat a lot in
Good.
Turkey,
That was the
but
worst thing
I've
I've ever
never
tasted.
liked liver because I
So
think
far.
it's too like the scent and the smell of liver. I don't really like it that much.
Well, then let's get down on some liver, you guys, before it's out for too long.
I'm
being straight up with you guys. That was one of the worst things I've ever tasted.
and this man eats frozen pizzas like all the time. Here you go.
Bro,
well,
that's not even
here's
true.
the thing: our palates
Paul Champ
change.
to big
Our
three.
palates change.
Right, that's true.
And the deal is, when I started eating this way, I really, this is going to sound very subprimal. I really didn't know how I was not going to eat some of that processed food again, like the cookies and the donuts. In fact, there was
You were missing it.
I did.
Yeah.
That was
And
the
are you getting down on it right now?
Yeah, I'm getting down on it.
Cheers. Cheers for the liver.
Cheers.
Go ahead. I'll follow you. I'll follow suit. Hassan's chewing this time. He didn't deep throat it.
Yeah, it's
Really mild.
yeah, it's actually not that bad. Liver can be very.
What the fuck is that?
This right here is going to be our travel blood.
Travel blood?
Yes.
That's right.
That
I
shit
want
was
to finish my
crazy.
point because I didn't know how
The
I was
fuck is
not
travel
going-
blood?
You
Hold
haven't
on a
had the
second.
liver. Have the liver.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
get on the liver
All
and
right,
shut up
all
for a
right.
second.
Okay. All right. Sorry, liver.
Because I didn't know how I was going to cut out the processed food, and there would be times I would sneak it. Nobody would see me do it because I really couldn't control it. And then over a couple of years, I have zero inclination. The palate starts to change. This stuff to me is absolutely delicious. Well, actually, the testicle's not delicious.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Oh.
It's not good.
The liver is
Okay.
definitely
Thank
way
you
more
for at least
edible.
saying that. I thought I was crazy. So that tasted like shit to you too?
It doesn't taste good.
No.
It doesn't taste like shit, but it doesn't taste good.
That's how the testes always taste.
You know what? Sometimes he makes testicle ceviche, and you would love that.
That's got some flavor.
I
some
was about to
zest.
say, I've had liver cooked. I think weirdly enough, when you cook it, it draws more of the flavor out of it, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But I had raw liver that a friend of mine prepared, identical to like a poke bowl.
Yeah.
And that was actually pretty good. It was like marinated with like some sort of, I think it was like some sort of like Korean spice. And that was actually really fucking good when I had it like that. I would rather eat it like this than cooked. I don't know why. The cooked
All
liver
right.
is not that good.
What's so special about liver as I eat this? Go ahead.
You're gonna
Well,
get
I'll
gout.
tell you, because this is why the name is Liver King. Because if I can get this message out, you're gonna use a subprimal spit bucket twice. Subprimal. I wish my kids were
Listen,
here to laugh at you.
Listen,
right now.
listen. There's no.
This is
I'm
my
not here to
favorite
prove
episode we've
anything.
shot so far. This
I
is so good.
I will come before you, self-proclaimed subprimal. I eat fucking GMO apples and everything.
I know that you're primal in other capacities, right? And so I know that you have it in you because
It's chewy. It's
It is.
tendony.
yeah. And what's your
What
favorite
the
food?
fuck is that?
Wait, you have too much stuff going on in that.
What the fuck is that,
Hey,
Liver
pulling out
King?
new
Let's get a
shit.
cheers on the blood, guys.
Get cheers
Guys,
on the blood,
you guys,
guys.
this is too much.
Wait, hold on,
Cheers.
smell it
Okay,
first?
well, what? Before I drink this, what the fuck is
It doesn't
this?
smell that bad.
It's travel blood.
What is travel blood?
It's blood that we travel
Cheer,
with.
cheer it.
It's a safe way we travel with blood that we're able to
How is it
bring
safe to
overseas.
travel with? Tell me about that process.
So we freeze dry it, and then we could bring it over,
Drink
and
your
then
fucking blood.
I want to. I want to
okay.
eat. I want to cheers
out
it with
any
you and drink it
parasites.
with you.
So you it's like
Just have a little sip. Come on. Just stop talking. Just do it.
I have to analyze. It's a podcast.
Oh, that's really good.
Well, see, he
It's really good.
yeah,
Is it
it's like-
seasoning?
have you ever had broth, like just raw?
No,
just
I've never
straight
had broth. Hassan.
Straight bone broth. That's what it tastes like.
No, I'm just saying it's like cold broth.
Okay, let me try it.
the
That's what it tastes
seasoning
like.
itself is like the blood. Blood has a flavor towards it. So whenever you
1
put
year of
blood or
being
whenever you put like
radicalized by
powdered
the man
kidney,
Himmler himself has
powdered
right.
liver on some meat, that
Ethan is so funny. How mad, how tilted he got was hilarious.
seasoning
It's all
itself,
that.
like it has a
You love it.
really.
I
good
don't want
flavor.
to. I don't know if I want to drink all of it.
Prove to me how much you love
I
it.
think a couple of sips you're good to go.
That's like. I'm
And
not-
why do we
A true king
consume
would not
blood,
starve
liver?
their child for
We've
3
always done
days.
it, right? Since the
We
beginning
have?
of time. Listen, I want to answer the question about the liver because you asked that question. And here's the thing.
Let me cheers you while you.
If you want to be an alpha organism kicking an ass in life, right? You don't need to know about all the peptides in here. You don't need to know about the vitamins and minerals. What you need to know
That I
is
got down.
if you want to be an alpha organism,
Barely.
do what other alpha organisms do, right? If you look at killer whales, they're the ultimate predators of the sea. They rip open great white
I mean, gorillas fucking eat only vegetarian. You know what I mean? They're pretty alpha. There was a lot of
Yo,
stuff
I'm
that
a
I just
year
like
with my
kind of was
crummy ass.
captivated by his charisma in person. That I just like didn't really think clearly on. There was a lot of crazy I mean,
sharks and they go for the liver first. Lions go for the liver first. The modern day primitive culture tribes, they go for the liver, and they're kicking our ass in life. And so you want to know about all the vitamins. I can tell you that there's really unique things in here that will otherwise be absent in your diet if you don't eat liver. Liver is the most nutrient dense food that there is. You got to find it. Listen, you don't got to do this, but you got to find a way to get it in your diet.
Why do you just do that?
It's like use a cutting board.
Ethan, we've just taken this out of our diet. In Turkey, they still do it. In a lot of other countries, we're still eating organs. We've recently abandoned the ways of our ancestors. And
look at my face. I'm staring directly at that testicle and cock.
In favor of muscle meat that falls off the bone.
I just like the cooked stuff.
Is that a dick?
I could eat this stuff if it was
Is that a
cooked, you know?
penis?
So?
What animal's cock are we about to eat?
It's not a cow. The enemy of good. If you can get this stuff in cooked, cook it up. Sear it.
I just don't
put
like
the
raw
spices.
food, you know what I mean?
Hassan's talking about how delicious the intestines. The cultures have figured out.
Good. Yeah, I love sheep intestine.
Bro, I'm not eating that. Fuck this.
That's a bull penis, dog. You have to. It's
why are you obsessed with eating dick and balls, bro?
Why not?
Okay, fair enough.
What do you like? What are you obsessed with eating?
Dick and balls, bro. I like them raw in a different form.
Again, like supports like. You know, again, that's.
He was talking about like how these tribes live really well, really awesome lives or whatever. I think it's like a little bit. I mean, he's a man of contradictions. Okay, none of it makes sense.
5 months of pure brain rot. I love your content.
Like those tribes are not fucking living life. They're not exactly living La Vida Loca. And when I brought it up, first jokingly with the anime reference, but it just in general. His response always was, well, they're living 20 to 30 years while, you know, that's a life worth living.
"32 months, can I get some words?"
That's why the tissue is called what it is.
That's sus, man.
That looks super tender.
But the thing is, it's not just dick and balls, right?
You're just going to force us raw dick right now? We're about to eat raw
Yo,
cock.
take me out for dinner first, man. I guess you are technically. Take me on a date first before you feed me your dick.
This is it.
This is our date.
Now, is that like a
Dude, that
preserved?
is way too hard to cut. What's happening right now?
It's been pickled, yeah. So
okay, interesting.
It is cooked because whenever you try to eat penis raw, it's soft. The
Say
tissue,
that again.
Whenever you try to eat penis raw, it's soft, but it's really hard to eat. Whenever you cook it, as soon as you put it in boiling water, it turns hard, but it's a lot easier to eat. And then we pickle it
tender,
to make it even more tender.
Yummy. What do you pickle it? What's your pickling process?
Does this taste bad?
Just vinegar and salt.
Okay.
I'll be honest, it's pretty much inedible.
Yeah. It's like gum.
And you know, I say, hey, we're going on the H3 podcast. Let's do the legitimate things, and let's do some pickled pizzle.
Bro, he was sweating too.
Like, let's have some fun.
He was sweating, dog. How can you still be eating after feasting on cock and balls all day? I needed to put something in my system, bro.
At HasanAbi, you called yourself the B-Day King when Ludwig exists.
Because I'll do it with you guys.
He cut the tip of that dickhead. Like,
Yo, Lorraine Bobbitt be fucking
what?
Having flashbacks.
I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what part of the cock I'm supposed to be eating raw
just the
right
tip,
now.
bro, and
I
the
think
stem.
it's me.
So if you don't like the flavor of this, so do you eat it regardless because it's good for you, or do
And
you
it's
not fuck
pickled.
with
You
this?
don't like the flavor of this, even though it's pickled?
100% what you said. You know, like somebody sold us that we're supposed to do things that we like, eat food that tastes good, right? The foods that are best for us probably don't taste great, right? And then when you're eating, let's say you're eating what's your favorite food?
Definitely fermented penis for sure.
You look like the type.
Yeah.
But what really is your favorite food?
Oh, I don't know.
What's your favorite food? You got.
I don't know. I don't
why
know.
are you
I like,
dodging it? It's
no,
okay.
I'm not. I like a steak.
Pizza? Okay.
Steak.
Okay. Well, I was hoping to use another example. Let's just say for people that like donuts or for people that like crackers or whatever the fuck it is, right? How long does it take for you to devour that? Most people, it's like a minute or two, right? So you just enjoyed something that took a minute or two to do harm to you.
As is the case with everything, it's just marketing. Bad diets like Atkins keto, fasting. All these kind of fad diets are built on the foundation of the law of thermodynamics and like pretty basic rules of calories in, calories out.
So much. Give
okay? What his 9 ancestral principles are quite literally, and I did bring this up, his 9 ancestral principles are literally just like the most basic stuff, which is move, put yourself in like physical struggle, and fucking, eat dense foods and sleep well. Like you can say that that's primal. You can say whatever you want about it, but ultimately, like, those ideas are, like, the way he's saying it is just like marketing terminology. But what he's actually saying, as far as like the main principle behind those ideas, are just like, do basic shit. He's just very good at, selling it.
So you're going to live in this body another 23 hours a day, right? And so I still like to eat foods that are delicious, but I'm always going to eat the foods that are the most nutritious, that's going to allow me to feel and function and be my best for most of the life that I'm living.
Got it.
So I'm okay. So I eat raw liver and raw bone marrow and raw testicle every single day.
You know, the bone marrow was by far the best on there. The bone marrow was nice.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah, it was just butter.
Look at that test you taking out
I don't
there,
even
man.
know.
Staring you down. Hassan.
Yeah,
the
that's
veins
just looking right at me. I'm never having that ever again.
Wait, which one?
The testicle was not good.
How much you want to bet? We're going to do a part 2, and we'll have testicle ceviche. And how much you want to say? How much you want to bet you're going to say? I'll have seconds.
Yeah, I mean, ceviche could be good, but that's actually taking something that is like unpleasant and turning it into something pleasant. Like for me, one of the things I always tell people in my community is like, look, your diet, you have to stick to it for the rest of your life. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. Everything is a diet. You can have an unhealthy diet or you can have a healthy diet. And if you want to make sure that you have a healthy diet, you have to make sure that you find foods that you like that have decent macronutrients and that you can get an adequate amount of protein and feel like you are fulfilled and feel like your stomach is full. You know what I mean? Like, and what you're describing with respect to like, super carb heavy foods is just that your body processes it way faster. It doesn't fill you up in the same exact way. It's like processed sugar. All that stuff's really bad. I think you can still every now and then sneak in something if you want to. But I do think that like everything I do, at least I am a hedonist. Everything I do, I try to make sure that the food that I eat, I eat chicken all the time. I eat chicken every day. I love chicken.
You like chicken?
But I make sure that chicken is prepared in a way that is still, fun to consume because I want it to be tasty.
Sure.
So I whip it up in a way that like, I still spice it a lot and make sure that it's still consumable and good.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. If you're not going to be eating this stuff in the future again, you have to get this into your lives, right? People in your community. So I tell everybody the best way to get nose to tail organ meats, go on a hunt, go establish this kind of connection with the animal and the land. You'll never look at.
God damn, Scumart is so quick with it, dude. I mean, this is pretty much what happened.
Taking an animal the same way. It changes everything. It creates a spiritual experience. If you're not going to do that, I get it. Most people won't. Go to a butcher, look another man in the eye, shake his hand, get to know where your meat is coming from. And if you're not going to do that, go to the grocery store or go to one of these online ranches like White Oak Pasture is incredible. Piedmontese is another one. Still, people don't want to do that because they don't want to taste it. They don't want to. They don't want to procure it. They don't want to taste it. They don't want to put it down their mouth. So if you're not going to do that, that's where a supplement comes in. We've recently, over the last 100 or 200 years, we took this nutrition out of our diet to our detriment. And now we're suffering with deficiencies that are immeasurable. And so when I say take a supplement, you can take ancestral supplements, beef liver, or bone marrow.
These are your products.
This is the hashtag ad.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. No, go plug your shit, bro.
Well, again, at some point, you need to get this stuff in your life. And I always say liver is king because...
Can I examine?
100%.
And where do people buy it?
While you examine, I'm going to go pee real quick.
Go to Amazon.
Raised in New Zealand, grass-fed, grass-finished. This says it has asbestos in it? Just kidding.
I thought you were smart.
I'm just kidding.
Because here's the deal. You got to get this nutrition. I can't tell you how many kids today.
So how do you make these?
Are diagnosed and prescribed with conditions that are just nutrient deficiencies. And the mom hears from another mom that they just started giving their kid liver and bone marrow. And now that kid no longer expresses those symptoms of.
Yeah, this part I do think is like almost, I mean, this is harmful. Like, as far as
Liver King.
There are things that he said that make sense, like, you know, don't be sedentary. Eat well. Have some fucking protein. Around. I agree.
7 whole months, no brain rot, gigahas.
Lol, no longer a wife. Christian wife. Christian mother, American business owner. Oh!
The hair is a little too good.
I have a way higher opinion of him now than I did before your interview. Wait, really?
A fucking joke, right?
Oh damn! I was like, damn, hit me up. Like I'm trying to get on.
Hold on.
Just for fun, this will be a soundbite, and I guarantee, because this is all over the place. People really say, "Oh, here's a soundbite." Hey, you said it yourself. You said that you have ab implants, right? And they don't listen to the whole thing. Again, you're going to make these accusations. I'm going to have fun with it.
I want to say a lot of people accuse you of taking steroids. From Joe Rogan.
Why is it harmful is true. What, you think you can fucking cure autism by eating liver as a child? Is that what you think? I mean, he wasn't even directly saying that, but
PLS unban me. I'm sorry, I will never act out of line again. Bible thump give PLZ.
I ate liver as a child and I still have autism. Boom. There you go. He never even said that. Stop throwing out BS. No, I'm responding to chatters who said that. He didn't actually mention like neurodivergence at all. Pretty sure my autism is here to stay. I didn't eat raw liver as a kid though, so who knows? No, I mean, there are things that he mentioned that I just don't think are true. Like, I don't think you can heal all ailments by eating liver, like straight up. Like, I just don't believe that, okay? But there are elements of what he said that I do obviously agree with, but that's how it works. That's how it works when you're doing marketing, okay? Elements that I do agree with, which I talked about, pain management versus, like, solutions. You know what I mean? Like, I talked about the importance of physical therapy over just simply going the pain management route.
Eat the dick.
And I think that there is truth to that. Like, I think that there is a multi-billion-dollar industry designed around pain management. So, as unhinged as homeopathy, wait, physical therapy is not homeopathy. Physical therapy is absolutely a fundamental part of modern medicine. It's just one part that is oftentimes overlooked because it's difficult. And for that reason, and because the other one is like an immediate solution that people are looking for, people oftentimes go with, yeah, just take this fucking drug and avoid it. Motherfucker said getting in a car, yeah. Basically, he said homeopathy, physical therapy is homeopathy. I'm not saying go to a fucking chiro, okay? I'm not saying go to a chiropractor, you fucking weirdos. I am talking about physical therapy. When you have a problem caused by a muscular imbalance, when you injure yourself, or because of your hypertrophy in certain areas where you're like literally putting yourself, contorting yourself in a specific way when you're sitting in front of a fucking computer all day, every day, instead of trying to manage that pain by going and getting a drug and fucking eating a pill and then, you know, cutting off your neural receptors or whatever the fuck it does. Okay. Like plugging your, you know, plugging your nerve centers, your pain, where you are feeling pain, actually figuring out how to move your body in a healthier capacity and legitimately destroy that problem at its fucking core is unironically the appropriate thing to do. That shit's expensive as fuck. Yeah, so is having a drug addiction. But ultimately, my point is, regardless of how expensive it is, it's the adequate solution. Nobody goes, oh man, chemotherapy is expensive as fuck. Like, you have to take it. But our understanding of cancer treatment doesn't have that same kind of thing. Like, we have pain management, which physical therapy is supposed to be an adequate component of. And as someone who has been in and out of physical therapy because of multiple injuries throughout my fucking life, I can tell you with a certainty that physical therapy is oftentimes overlooked. And physical therapy is not a fucking natural remedy for those of you who think that it's like, you know, homeopathic or natural remedy. No. Medication is always still a necessity in a lot of circumstances. I've never said no to medicine. I love modern medicine. My family, half my family wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for fucking insulin, dog. But having said that, I do genuinely think that doctors are way more inclined to prescribe you medication immediately. And because physical therapy is like really difficult to continue for a long period of time and you have to like build it into your regimen, oftentimes it's not even like fully covered by insurance, that people don't go that route and they just go along with the just take a pill and forget about it route, which is really fucking bad.
Hassle.
And I mentioned that as well. I talked about it because of the pharmaceutical lobby and because of the multi-billion-dollar industry that Big Pharma has created. There is a reason why doctors are, along with the other reasons I just mentioned, there's a reason why doctors oftentimes would rather prescribe you opiates than legitimately try to get you to heal your problem.
Poop.
And like, even though I went and got physical therapy when I got a laparoscopic surgery, or even before that, when I first like blew out my knee, I didn't really follow through on it a lot. And I suffered as a consequence of that. That's why I had to get laparoscopic surgery eventually. So I just want to, you know, I want you to understand, like, you are going to probably do PT one way or the other, because you can't live with that pain for the rest of your life. This was by far my favorite.
Money. The kids go home with like $500, and
wait, so they do draw blood?
Well, I wanted to see who was brave enough to do it. Am I gonna put a machete to their head? And I said, hey guys, here's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna put the machete right there, right between the eyes. Boom, just like that. And then I'm gonna go like that. And whatever happens, as long as it draws blood, you get $100. And of course, I'm thinking, oh, everyone's gonna be scared out of their mind. I don't know if it was Paul or Evan Castillo, but one of them stepped up and one of them goes, I'll do it. And so I took, it was actually a massive Bowie knife. I don't know how you say it. I put it right on his head. He stayed firm. I said, make sure you brace yourself. I did the whole thing. The kid didn't move. I said, okay, you get $100.
You didn't do it.
Of course I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Of course I didn't do it.
That's crazy. Okay, they are not coming back.
Money. The kids.
If I had any other disease than the ones I had, I would have never gone on pain meds offered to me.
Munching on junk food after Ian. They get it.
I mean, he's a crazy dude for sure. I mean, he's definitely a crazy dude. He has a lot of wild takes. A lot of wild takes. I got hit by a car a couple years ago and was given pain meds after surgery, but obviously had to do PT. People doing main meds permanently is insane to me. Yeah. I mean, it's just like I said, it's not as there's more coverage for the pain medication than there is for physical therapy. You're not going to get all the lessons covered. And also on top of that, you need to like keep up with it on your own, which most people don't want to do. What is this? Moments after Hassan the Hun consumed the penis, that horse penis, Heenis King. Yeah. I did. Imagine being against seed oil. No more peanut butter sandies pre-workout. Yeah, I don't know why people fucking freak out over seed oils. Like, I don't know that. I just don't know enough about that. It's like one of those new things to be upset about. You know what I mean? So it's like too new for me to have developed a perspective on it. Like I just don't care enough.
Hacking Liver King, let's go.
Because I've never really heard. I don't know. They spotted you with Ethan and Liver King? What?
Look at me.
Some oils are bad because they're inflammatory, like you mentioned, but there are good oils too. Avocado, macadamia, if I remember correctly, and olive. Olive oil is good. Seed oils and vegetable oils are not. As a third-year med student at a DO program, your point about physical therapy is correct. That's what osteopathic medicine is about, using bone and muscle manipulation to treat both musculoskeletal and organ-related issues. Why liver isn't good for you? Liver is very high in iron. That's why your tongue dislikes the flavor and it tastes like eating metal. The liver is the storage site of iron, and iron excess makes your body susceptible to pathogenic infection. There's vitamins in the liver, but you can get them from safer sources, say vegetables. Well, liver is also really rich, right? And that richness is what causes gout. I thought liver directly causes gout. Yeah. Gout is frequently associated with an increased risk of metabolic syndrome, including the non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, with 23.1% of patients with gout also having non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. 23. Elevated uric and acid levels are an independent risk factor. Food rich in purines include anchovies, nuts, and organ foods such as liver, kidney, and sweetbreads. Yeah, here. Gout is a painful condition caused by too much uric acid in the blood and tissues. I mentioned this in the combo too. They have to cut your toes off when you do that. Anyway, eating foods rich in purines, which the body breaks down into uric acid. Foods rich in purines include anchovies, nuts, and organ foods such as liver, kidney, and sweetbreads. Overproduction of uric acid by the body. This can happen with some genetic disorders. Under excretion of uric acid by the kidneys. Kidney disease can interfere with uric acid excretion, such as starvation, drinking too much alcohol, and the use of diuretics. Got a shout out on TechLink.
I've tricked you into clicking
310 to 315. What?
prevented streamers from going live and viewers from making purchases, giving both groups no option but to flood Twitter with complaints and questions about how else they're going to spend their time. I can't, what is Hasan going to do if he can't receive my bits? He needs those bits. The issue now appears to be fixed, but it followed a tumultuous week for Twitch, involving a crackdown on gambling related to complex drama surrounding multiple top
Why am I
creators,
fucking catching
not to mention
strays?
changes to Twitch's revenue model that have pushed a wave of creators towards YouTube streaming. Come on, Hasan. Hopefully Twitch makes it through.
Wait, what'd he say?
Pushed a wave of creators towards YouTube streaming. Come on, Hasan.
Did he say, come on, Hasan? What the fuck? What the fuck is this, man?
Hopefully Twitch makes it through this trying time. Or not, you know, they're owned by Amazon, so it's like, it could go either way.
It's true. He needs to buy a computer that actually runs Valorant without crashing, Linus. Okay, chill. The computer that he made is awesome. Okay, everybody calm down. I maintain that position. We're experimenting with a new way for viewers to pay support to their favorite streamers. Elevated chat will be available on select channels today. Keep your messages in chat visible for a longer period of time. Isn't this super chat?
Peepo smile.
Do you think Liver King will come back now that we have disrespected his queen? No. The Nelk podcast mentioned you 38 minutes in? Wait, why?
People like, it's like, yeah, it's like how people are always going to comment something negative too, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's people that, like, for example, at the beginning, no one ever said, like, I love Trump, I love Trump, I love Trump, or whatever case it was. But people will think it, but they're not going to comment that. It's going to be all the people that are like, fuck this guy, fuck this guy, fuck this guy, you know?
Yeah. And also, so I did this pod with Steve, and before the pod, me and Steve were like, oh, it'll be funny. We'll like think of like 3 like funny stories that are complete jokes and just kind of like straight face them.
No fucking shot.
1 year, baby. Let's
Oh,
go
they're
smile.
saying the jerking my dog off is fake? That's funny as hell. Bro, Bradley Martin running defense for fucking Steve will jerk it. I see how it is. Wait, he's going to mention me in this? God damn it. Why? I don't want to be mentioned in this, dude. I don't even want to watch this, honestly.
And then talk about 3 like current topics, right? So it's exactly what we did. And then I see on the...
Is that pod still up?
That pod's still up. Okay. The one, it almost has like a 800,000. But anyway, so there's one story that like kind of got taken by all these like other channels.
Jerking off the dog, yeah.
Talking about the dog.
Went viral
So like
on Twitter.
Yeah, like HasanAbi or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. I don't mean to disrespect him at all. And then H3.
Oh, well, H3.
HasanAbi? What the fuck? Yo! Fucking zoo animal motherfucker, bro. I swear to God. What is it? HasanAbi? HasanAbi! What is he? Hasan Harambe? I don't fucking know.
H3 talks about everything we do.
So this is my question though. My question is like,
he's been a longtime fan.
Yeah. So my question is like, do they actually genuinely believe? Because I know that they're smart.
Yes. 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 Because he said it with such a straight face. I not only genuinely believe it, but I also now believe that you're trying to run defense now because your reaction was insane to it. You did not react like, haha, come on, dog. You were like, what the fuck did you just say? And let me tell you something, okay? Listen to me.
Let's go.
Bradley Martin, not exactly the best actor, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say it. That was a Meryl Streep-like performance. If you were not legitimately shocked and confused at the reality that Steve will do it, was talking about how Steve will jerk off his dog, okay? You were a really good fucking actor, man, at that point. And honestly, I don't think he's that good of an actor. I just don't. I don't believe it. I think he is very jacked. Respect to him for that, okay? Like, the way he reacted to that, no fucking shot that was information that was processed beforehand. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they were like, hey, lol, let's make a joke about how I jerk my dogs off, okay? And then you can act surprised to it.
"30-month brain rot, baby. Let's go."
I can't believe you took the jokes they were trying to sell as real as the truth. Well, it's not even that. It's like, I don't believe it was a joke, man. I just don't. That was such a weird and specific story, but then also his reaction kind of sold me on it. More than like Steve will jerk it.
Wow.
That's a super mega tight bid. Now some of these Morris going with. No, because like
they're smarter than that.
It just doesn't make sense. This is how your haters ran with the not paying editor, producer, narration, by the way. Brother, there's a difference between that. My editor literally came out and was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? And they still were like, nah, you're Stockholm Syndrome. They talked about it for like 20 minutes. And he literally fucking was like, what? No.
I'm here. What did
like, do they actually genuinely believe that it was real? Because I saw their reactions and they were like, I can't believe this. This is so crazy. How are not people were not upset about this? And like all these, like, this is the craziest thing I've ever heard. He's so serious.
Yeah. Wait, what? Dude, now we got to run that back. He shouldn't be talking about this story any further. Now, the reason why he shouldn't be talking about the story any further is because, like, the more he talks about it, the more people are going to go back and watch it again. I'm sorry. I don't think this fucking, gorilla could act like that. The only way he can prove it was a joke is by interacting with the dog on a live stream? No.
I'm really here now, swag.
Did Steve ever deny it? No, that's the other weird thing. I never even heard it. Maybe he denied it, but I never even heard him fucking deny it either. Which is strange. Anyway, Louisiana and Florida, we stand together. Oh, God, my fave, dude. What a fucking legend he is. Second thought on the program podcast want to invite you. Yeah, I'll go on it.
2 years.
Doggy Dad Steve's love glove. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Doggy Dad Steve's love glove is back on the market, allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads. He's here. He's more fired up than ever before. He is fucking allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour, which you can also avoid because the top of the hour ad break is upon us. Now, you might be wondering, like, how can I avoid that? How can I avoid that? Well, let me tell you. You can avoid that by subscribing for $5 a month or for free with Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account where you get one free Prime subscription a month. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
Got the best content in the game, less than 3.
We saw the Florida man swimming in the flood. Son, you definitely have some BO. Like, I can smell you, Liver King. Thank you. That was pretty funny. He did say that. That was sad. Oh, God, I don't want to see that again. Liver King did say capitalism is subprimal, or at least I made him say it. So that was fun. Also, randomly talking about gout. Do you like him more now? I think he's very charismatic. You don't make fucking $500,000 selling CPAP machines unless you're like a very charismatic salesperson.
Hassle.
Did Liver King leave upset? He seemed bothered? No, he was stoked. He loved it. He was very happy the way that went down. It's conflicting to me that Liver King is so charismatic because when he got to the point of explaining his child raising philosophies that really challenged the likable guy I was trying to build him up in my head, Starving his kids and imposing the harsh dietary philosophy. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know if that's the best thing. But I do understand on principle of like not letting your kid eat certain things 100%. Once again, it's like this, okay? He takes understandable principles and then fucking maxes them out, okay? Slams the goddamn fucking gas pedal to the bottom of the fucking floor of the car. Okay? Like, understandable principles are like, you should not let your kids eat whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? That's fine. Yeah, of course. Of course you shouldn't do that. That's insane, right? You should starve your kids for 3 days until they're like forcibly eating liver because there's no other fucking form of sustenance in the house. No, that's crazy. I don't even have an issue with you, like, feeding your children liver every now and then, right? Or a multitude of different foods that are normally not something that like kids would.
Gambling's always primal.
Interesting.
Gambling's primal.
9/11.
Here's what you got to do. Here's what you got to do. Okay, you got to take risks that are commensurate with a reward, right? This is what the evolutionary. Let's move on.
Gambling.
Gambling's always primal.
Speaking of flooring it, don't forget when Ethan asked if he had an addictive personality. I don't believe in moderation. No. I did see a lot of myself in Liver King in many ways. I think he and I are alike in that regard. I think he's just like me for real. He's a very addictive person. But I have channeled my addiction into like Twitch streaming, weightlifting, and moderating my food consumption. He has channeled it into, creating content as well, for sure, very clearly. But also into like eating crazy shit. Are you going to ban gambling from YouTube too? Streamers are hippos. I think the only thing streamers have done is hypnotized you, my friend. The way you behave over here, it's like you're hypnotized. It's over for you guys. Shut the fuck up. I know Dua Lipa is kissing Trevor Noah. Okay, good for her and good for him. I hope they're happy. This is what you're supposed to. This is a healthy way of experiencing this. You go, oh man, that's crazy. Like,
word.
Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, well, hey, that's a sub-primal political commentator rather than me, the primal political commentator. You know what I mean?
People don't want to do it because it requires lifestyle changes and daily effort.
Oh, Lake clapped him. I bet you're crying inside. Oh, shit. Billionaire philanthropist Mackenzie Scott has reportedly filed for divorce from her second husband after less than 2 years of marriage. Scott, one of the world's richest people, married teacher Dan Jewett last year after divorcing Jeff Bezos. God damn.
That shit was wild.
Why are you sending me the fucking like random Twitter link? I don't even know what the fuck that's about. If you got a girlfriend, I would unalive myself. That's insane, dude. That is an insane way to live your life, okay? Don't even joke about shit like that.
I've got to wrap it up. I don't want to, but I have to. I want to ask you just quickly, the film director Olivia Wilde has a new movie out, which she says is based on you, this insane man, this pseudo-intellectual hero to the incel community. Incel being these weirdo loner men who are despicable in many ways. Is that you? Are you the intellectual hero to these
32
people?
32 months got me through my marriage.
Sure. Why not?
Own it!
People have been after me for a long time because I've been speaking to disaffected young men. What a terrible thing to do that is. I thought the marginalized were supposed to have a voice.
It's making you emotional.
Dog, he's eating too much liver, dog. That's what he's done, okay? Let me tell you something. That's not a normal way to fucking talk about this sort of thing.
Feeling primal AF, brother.
This man, there's something severely wrong with his brain chemistry. It's just it. That's it. Like, that's crazy. Too much meat, man.
Talk about that.
Well, God, it's very difficult to understand how demoralized people are. And certainly many young men are in that category. And you get these casual insults, these incels. What does it mean? It's like, well, these men, they don't know how to make themselves attractive to women who are very picky, and good for them. Women, be picky. That's your gift, man. Demand high standards from your men. Fair enough.
Shit was fucking
all
crazy.
these men who are alienated, it's like
context.
They're lonesome and they don't know what to do, and everyone piles abuse on them.
When she said that, Olivia Wilde, it stung you, didn't it? I saw the
reaction. By
reaction.
that time, that as far as
this is why Andrew Tate was so dangerous, dog. After a certain point, like when your brain is so fucking irreparably harmed by the benzo plus all meat diet, even the most even the most diehard incels are gonna look at a dude who's crumbling and crying and shit and go, yeah, that's too much for me, dog. I think that's a little bit too much. You're crying. That's weird. You know what I mean? Whereas Andrew Tate at least is I'm a top G. I never cry. Crying is for pussies. In a weird way, he's not toxic enough. You know what I mean?
As critiques go, that was kind of low level. I mean, once I got painted as Red Skull, magical super Nazi, that was kind of the end of the insults. There's no place past that.
Not me, I
so,
say.
When Olivia Wilde made those comments, the first thing I did was go look at the preview for her movie, which I quite liked. I thought I would go see that movie probably, and perhaps I will. It didn't really bother me.
Bro, you're crying, dude. You are crying. What the fuck?
My family and I talked about it right away, and we were able to respond to it with some degree of humor, which then people completely misunderstood. I said I hope that, that if I had to be played by someone, I think Chris Wilde, that he's a very good-looking man, and so that seems all right, And then I said something like, I hope he gets my fashion style choice right when he plays me, and it was a joke. All that was a joke.
I mean, you've been so controlled today, and yet in that brief moment, you got very emotional. Why?
It's really something to see.
2 months from the third world has them.
He's crying for the incels, man, the disenfranchised.
Constantly. How many people are dying for lack of an encouraging word?
26 months, let's go.
And how easy it is to provide that if you're careful. Give credit where credit is due. And to say,
damn, they're zooming on his face, dude. Nerds on the internet are the most oppressed, marginalized group, especially nerds on the internet that fucking turn around and say that Black people deserve less, and they're getting too much of the podium and shit. Those are the people that, you know, are the most marginalized. Why are they marginalized? Yeah, boy, yeah. Because they can't even say their ideas openly. Their video games are being taken away from them. Okay, their video games are being taken away from them, where the video games now feature like black characters. You know what I mean? Female characters. Back in the day, video games were not political. Now they got political characters like that. It's really fucked up.
You're a net force for good if you want to be.
How can he have so much sympathy and empathy for like incel dudes, right? And talk about them as though they are like the most marginalized people on the planet. And there is a level of that. Especially because like a lot of these dudes are neurodivergent, right? Like there's a lot of incels that have like, you know, not the best mental health, all this shit, right? There are degrees of marginalization occurring with respect to these incels and shit like that too. But having said that, how do you have that level of fucking sympathy for those, right? Which I have some level of sympathy as well, and I talk about it all the time. But then when it comes to like a trans person, you're like, no! What your doctors are doing are butchering you! Like, that's crazy. You are overall such a horrifyingly awful human being when it comes to like other forms of marginalization, that it's like impossible for me to take you seriously when you are talking about fucking incels and shit. JG11 Bravo, thank you for the 5 tier 1 gift subs. People who are asking like about the authenticity of this, right? I do think it's authentic. I think his tears are real. I don't think Jordan Peterson is like you know, good enough of an actor to fake cry about shit. I think those tears are very much real. I do also believe that his brain is broken.
3 months of
like, I think that's the reason. I think that's the reason why he's like crying real tears when he thinks about like a white weirdo kid who's like in these fucking forums writing about like Pokemon's underwear or whatever is like the real victim of society. You know what I mean?
Round 3.
Like, those are the real victims in Jordan Peterson's idea. In Jordan Peterson's, like, ideal world. Those are the only people that are victims. You know what I mean? Like, Leafy is here fans and shit. And
Islam.
And I think that the reason why he feels that way is, one, because he understands, like, where they're coming from. And two, because his brain is broken.
Do you believe you're a net force for good?
Net, yes. In all the details, probably not. You know, no one's perfect. So
that's why he said net.
People make their mistakes as they stumble uphill.
Jordan's been a fascinating interview.
Bro, he is weeping. There's like snot coming out of his nose. This is like, how are you going to tell me if he's like crying real tears or not? Also, it's infinitely funnier that he is crying real tears. I can't be alone in this, I think.
Greg Whitfield going crazy on the 5 right now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You've got this new box set out.
Yeah. Pretty happy about that.
Jordan B. Peterson, 24 Rules for Life and Beyond Order. Fascinating book.
Damn, he went from 12 to 24. What are the other 12 rules? He added 12 extra rules. You didn't even cry when he met Liver King? Oh, fuck. Meghan McCain blocked me. God damn it. Everyone wants a woman in power until it's a conservative woman in power. Oh, hell yeah. Meghan McCain is such a girl boss, dude. Good for you, Meghan. You and Hillary Clinton
I'm
both.
To stream, but have you seen this? We're also happy 23 months.
Like, I do. Here's what I think, okay? Speecha, thank you for the 5 get the subs. And JG11 Bravo, thank you for the 5 get the subs. Here's what I think. I think incels do deserve sympathy. Controversial take, I know. Everyone does. I try to lead by empathy all the time. But there's a level to it. My empathy for you stops the moment that you start attacking other people, especially other people over their inalienable characteristics, especially attacking people over like preconceived notions that you have about their about like whatever kind of weird stereotype you have of them in your head. And incels oftentimes are attacking a lot of other people, including myself, regularly. Speecha! Thank you for the 50 gifted subs, by the way. Okay? That's my take. That's why, you know, you catch me in a good moment and some fucking weirdo is saying like the most unhinged shit in my chat, I'm still going to try to be like, listen, man, you can change. You can get better. I know that's going to fall on deaf ears because that person probably thinks, because of all of their preconditioning, that person probably thinks I'm being sarcastic when I say I do care about you.
Another month closer.
You know, I do care about you. I hope you get better. I don't know. Ben should be on Lizzo's crystal flute and twerking.
Controversial.
Someone on Twitter said you can spot someone when they're a conservative without them saying anything because they're the only people that look worse with a beard, and I agree. Conservatives have this weird thing where like most men look better with a beard. Most men do. Okay? Except conservatives. They just like somehow still look worse.
They've sold how many millions now?
Well, 12 Rules sold 7, and I think Beyond Order is approaching 1 million now. So, yeah, they're doing just fine.
Did you ever think you'd sell that number of books?
I never thought any of this would happen, you know. I mean, so, yeah, I knew when I was teaching at Harvard and at the University of Toronto that some of the things I was teaching were revolutionary. I was surprised that I got away with it, let's say, as long as I did. And so there's a way in which it doesn't surprise me. And I wouldn't say that's because of the brilliance of my ideas. It's because...
Dude, he's so revolutionary. He was another conservative professor at Harvard, which, of course, famously, there are none. I love that. I love the notion that, like, you know, Harvard, an institution filled to the fucking very brim with like 75-year-old neck-bearded, weird, perverted right-wing professors. You know, those guys are all, you know, Jordan Peterson was another man amongst them teaching revolutionary things like pick yourself up by your bootstraps and communism is bad. So wild, so revolutionary. Has anyone legitimately thought that any of the things that he has ever said was considered revolutionary? Like, or different, or disruptive, really? Like, why? Why do we act like business school doesn't exist? Why do we act like most of these professors aren't, like, super right-wing? The only left-wing thought they have is that, like, gay people shouldn't be fucking dissolved into a vat of acid for their moral degeneracy. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't mean that they're fucking leftists, man. I'm sick and tired of this notion that, like, oh, man, well, these Harvard professors, they think, like, you shouldn't be murdered if you're trans. Oh, wow. How fucking woke are they? You know what I mean? That's crazy. Wow, so progressive. Thank you.
I'm good at communicating ideas, but the ideas that I've been developing, they're ancient ideas. They're the oldest ideas we have in some...
So it's not revolutionary. Got it. Okay, so it's not disruptive, nor is it revolutionary, nor is it any different than any number of different fucking ideas that you hear any place.
No sense. So they have a power.
Right, absolutely. You'll launch the Peterson Academy. Tell me about that quickly.
Yeah, well, I've been collecting, along with my daughter, great professors and educators from all around the world, and we're having them come to Miami to film 4 two-hour lectures on a variety of topics. President of Hillsdale College, Larry Arnn, just taped one for us on Churchill, which I thought was quite funny because, you know, he's persona non grata. And so Arnn and Churchill, so that's quite funny. And we're hoping that we can determine how to provide people a very efficient and very low-cost alternative to a bachelor's degree. And we're working hard to make that accredited. I'd like to drive the cost of a bachelor's degree from its current $160,000 level to $4,000. And I think we can do it. So that's the plan. We're going to launch in either early 2023, depending on how quickly we can get things aggregated. And I'm working with my son on an app called Essay.app. We took a document.
That's awesome. He's just like hitting the fucking full tilt. Every scam you can make. Yeah, Hustlers University. I love that. He's hitting every scam you can hit, which respect, you know?
I wrote for my students that help them learn how to write and edit. And editing is very important if you write. People are never taught to edit. And it builds editing tools into the software. And we have 4,500 subscribers and 50,000 users. We launched about 2 months ago. I'd like to teach 1 million people to write. So.
And just finally, you're healthy. You look healthy.
Pretty good.
And
much better.
Your wife's doing a lot better than she was.
She's back better than she was before, even. And my daughter's not ill either. So fancy that.
I mean, that's an amazing turnaround from where you were.
That's for sure, man. It was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Yeah.
You know, my wife almost died every day for 7 months.
What?
So.
Then what did she have? Did she have cancer or something?
Sir.
I really am. It's been a really fascinating interview.
Wait, how tall is Liver King? At HasanAbi.
I don't know how tall he is. All right, let's look at the comments. The fact that he broke when he's speaking, those are downtrodden, shows exactly who he is at heart. A true gift to this world. I'm crying right alongside him. Those young men are so alone, so lacking connection and meaningful support. Pierce trying to get him off the air as soon as he realizes how passionate he is. Nah, Pierce loves this shit, dude. Liver King pushed Hasan to a wall, sneering, "You're primal." Hasan scoffed, "You're primal too." Hasan's eyes glanced down at the king's lips, and the king smirked. "Like what you see?" Hasan flushed, twisting his lips, twisting his head, as if. You guys do this about every fucking person I interact with. You need to stop. HasanAbi, how do we fix incels? I mean, you can't. Incels have to be led to the water, okay? They need to fix themselves. You just can't. It requires a tremendous amount of self-reflection. It requires a lot of like bettering yourself, focusing on healthy habits, developing healthy habits, becoming a better human being, building fucking confidence. It's a complicated process. But if I was able to go through it, you can too. I filmed an insane video with that tribe that Liver King was talking about earlier today. He got most of it 100% right. I love that everyone has been talking about how that tribe's life expectancy is 34 years old, but leave it up to anarchists in the chat, Cinemarxism, who's like, nah, dog, everything that the guy, Liver King said about the tribe was true, except for the one main fundamental point, which was that they live healthier and happier lives. They might have happier lives, but I don't think they have healthier lives, dog. Your days are numbered, Hasan.
Dank Ackermans.
What? Pesties, besties, gobbled on down, and shit. Panut is a legume. Fat man's disease. Prune those grippers. Sugar brains. We did it, Twitch. Okay, I'm going to move away from that.
Look at this.
I can't say I'm being shocked. What is going on? This is goat sushi. I have to draw a line somewhere.
The Maasai tribe of Kenya. Their diet consists almost exclusively of animal products.
You want to test?
Sure.
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 Wait, yeah.
Some of them are filthy rich, but live in houses made from cow dung.
The Maasai houses are made of cow dung.
And every few months, they move to fresh grazing fields and rebuild all over again. Their way of life wouldn't work if it were anywhere else in the world. But in this part of...
I'm going to be honest with you, like, what anarchist had defended his tribe exactly? Cinemarxism is an anarchist filmmaker in the chat, constantly fucking crying about how the DSA Los Angeles candidates are all, they love cops and whatever. And I mean, he's a good filmmaker from what I've seen, from all I've seen. We watched some of his stuff here, but is fucking just can't stop himself. Usually, as anarchists are known to not be able to.
Africa, in this part of Kenya, somehow it all makes sense.
The kidney belongs to the children, and the intestines belong to the women. They are divided into every part.
Over this 2-video series, we're digging deep into the Maasai culture, how they live, and most important to me, how they eat.
Turns out it's harder than it looks.
From their seemingly bizarre daily food rituals.
This is raw. This just came out of the goat. Just eat it. You guys ate it already?
Yeah.
All the way to cow bleeding. Think of it like cow milking, but for blood.
Oh! Oh my God.
Right now, Kenya native Wendy and I are leaving Nairobi and heading toward Amboseli, one of the country's largest national parks, overlapping hundreds of miles of Maasai cattle grazing land. But first, breakfast.
Today we are headed from Nairobi to Amboseli. In Amboseli, there's a special treat. We are gonna meet some people there who are gonna cook up a goat. The goat has this board here, cut from a jug. And then what does that do? When the goat tries to mount a lady, he's gonna be blocked, so he can't get any action. That's goat contraception. But first, we've come to this small village.
So we're heading towards Namanga. This is closer to the Tanzanian border. So we have a lot of like Tanzanian migrants that have come and settled here because of intermarriage and trade and
For the record, like, for every tribe that is, like, eating exclusively fucking meat, a diet of meat, there's, like, 12 that eat no meat whatsoever. Because meat oftentimes is hard to come by. So, understand, it's actually infinitely harder to have a consistent supply of meat, especially if you're hunting, than to literally fucking have berries and other shit that you gather. So, remember that. When we're talking about, like, primal history or whatever, a lot of those people didn't have a steady supply of meat. And the part that Liver King was completely correct on is that, yes, sometimes they would go fucking, they would fast for 5 days when they didn't have food. Or sometimes it would take 5 days to hunt an animal down because you didn't, like, hunt an animal and kill him with a gun. You would oftentimes have to wear the animal down. You would fucking graze it, hit it, let it fucking bleed out. It took a long-ass time. And then you have to carry that shit back. That is part of the reason, like, human beings were apex predators because of our endurance and because of how long we could go and how fast we could go relatively, but definitely for how long we could do it for. Okay? We were endurance hunters. Everybody knows that at this point. We knew how to use tools.
Also, I can
okay? And we used it to our advantage, but that doesn't mean that, like, everybody had, cows everywhere that we were grazing and shit, so we could just always have meat readily available.
things like that.
So
it was our heat management. Yeah, sweating is OP as fuck. You don't have to breathe out of your mouth to regulate your temperature.
Before we go to Amboseli, we're going to check out life in the village, grab some breakfast, and maybe even try out some narcotics. Wait, what?
Yeah, there is a drug that we're going to try.
Not a joke. Let's go.
So we're heading to do some drugs.
Okay, great. But what do you actually call it locally?
So it's called Mira or Mogoka. It's just cut. It's just a...
Meat is often opportunistic than a consistent part of people's diet in a lot of tribal communities would be a slightly more accurate statement. As an anthropologist, shut up, nerd, but you are correct. You are the correct nerd in this circumstance. Yes.
Stimulant.
And this is over the counter.
Yeah, it's sold everywhere.
Hi.
Tutapata Mira. Oh, they have mogoka. Give us some.
Jeez. Yeah, can I please have 4 bags?
It's like, how high do you want to get?
So it makes you high?
No, it just makes you euphoric and very excited. It's almost like dropping acid.
Cut is a stimulant often used by long-haul truckers. Let's see if this stuff
Making fun
messes
of him
me
for
up.
no reason. Yeah, it's a loving making fun of. Okay, I'm doing it in a loving fashion. Shut up, you fucking nerd.
It's very bitter.
It is so bitter. Almost like an aspirin. I think I feel something. Do you?
No.
How much do I need to feel it?
You need to finish this whole bag for you to feel it.
I don't even eat salad to be healthy. I'm not gonna eat a salad to be high.
Very much like Kenyan home cooking. Just 4 tables outside with benches. So that's like the chef and the sous chef.
Ah, right.
Yeah, just giving instructions.
How long have you been running this hotel?
Umekwa hii hoteli muda gani? 3 years.
This is a fairly typical family-run village restaurant, known locally as a hotel.
Okay, so what should we get?
Maybe try some githeri. It's just mixed maize and beans.
Their specialty, breakfast, including githeri, mandazi, Swahili fried bread, and cabbage, known locally as...
Cabbage is called...
Just cabbage.
Githeri?
Githeri. It's just a mixture of beans and maize. It's one
Oh,
kind
it's
of
maize.
bean.
It's corn. It's
Yeah.
beans and corn.
Beans and corn just boiled for like 3 hours.
That looks kind of good. That looks kind of good. The cabbage, no. No to the cabbage. Yes to the beans. Yes to the fucking the fried dough thing.
All right, let's go for it. Hearty.
Very hearty, yeah.
That kind of corn, plump, chewy, like hearty corn. I think that's enough description. It's beans and corn. You guys, you get it, right?
Maize easily grows here, so either you'll grind it and make ugali, or you make githeri.
On the side, cabbage, and the cabbage was fried. I mean, with all this fiber and the beans, I mean, it's gonna be a good afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that is a cow that I see. There's a lot of free roaming animals in this village. I like it. Bam, beans on top, corn,
with my
maize,
second dad.
cabbage, bread. I like that.
One of my favorite.
Guys, this isn't the tribe. This is just like regular Kenyan people, okay? The fuck? No, he hasn't gone to the tribe yet.
Hassle.
This is just like normal food in Kenya, okay? Chat's like, what? I thought they never ate beans. What the fuck? Yeah, these aren't. This isn't the tribal food, chat.
Meal combination is chapati and beans. This is like really close to that.
Perfect, hearty breakfast. From here, we are hitting the road. We're gonna find.
That's a wild breakfast, though.
Red Skull.
My comprehension of breakfast, my understanding of breakfast is so fundamentally flawed from like a Western-focused diet, or rather a Turkish diet as well, that like whenever I see shit that you would normally eat at dinner being eaten on breakfast, I'm like, no shot. Beans? Like, I mean, these motherfuckers are having beans on toast, bro.
10 months brain rot and punting at HasanAbi.
They're having beans on fucking toast, mate! What the fuck is going on in Kenya?
Find some goats. We are right in front of a Maasai village. Thank you for having us today.
You're welcome.
Jacob, a community elder, will be showing me around today.
I want to talk about your outfit, particularly your shoes. Is that made from a tire?
Yes.
You made these?
Yes.
Basically, you created a strap here, 2 straps in the front. It stays on
Comfortable.
easily.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Thank you.
There are over 800,000 Maasai in Kenya. For hundreds
That's
of
fire.
years, they've been living peacefully alongside big game animals and surviving off the consumption of cattle
16
like
months.
cows,
Let's go.
goats,
JP
sheep,
Peters
and
gives us
donkeys.
fuel.
Sorry guys, we don't have any shots of a donkey.
In this village is around 56 people living, but there's no good pasture, so we normally move with the cattle.
What is the longest time you stay in one place?
2 to 3 months.
And by then,
never
the
eat
animals have eaten most of the greens.
Yes.
Harsh sun and weak soil leaves little chance for agriculture. Rather, their nomadic lifestyle means they move from place to place in search of fertile feeding ground for their cattle.
What animals are you worried about the most?
Lion.
Lions will attack the goats, the
Yes,
cows.
yes.
That's just easy for them, right? Because I saw a
White people
gazelle gazelle on the way here.
Yeah.
Those are fast.
Yeah, they're fast.
Goats aren't that fast.
They are not fast. If you don't fence your homestead properly, they can break and get in.
The architecture of a Maasai village is rather genius. Precious and valuable livestock.
That's pretty fucking cool, dude. Holy shit.
What is your opinion on Michael Sandel?
That's cool as fuck, actually.
Must be in the center, surrounded by a
It's like super easy to build, super easy to break down.
barrier made from thorny branches. These smaller stalls can be used to separate animals or newborns. Surrounded with houses, framed with wood and covered in cow dung.
On the roof, these are grass. The houses are built by women. And the house took 3 weeks to be built.
The inside maintains a constant temperature during the hot days and cool nights. Then the outside barrier, made also with thorny branches. So if a lion wants to steal a goat, which is a problem very few of us ever think about, then the lion must leap over 2 walls, grab the goat, and leap out while not being attacked by these guys, the village warriors.
Have you had a lion come into this one?
Yes, once. We called just a man and we scream and the lion get out of the village.
Oof. Well, there's no lions today, right?
There's no lion.
Okay, good. Today, we're about to enter.
Yeah.
I noticed there's a lot of people waiting for us.
Yeah.
Hi.
Anything.
Yo, I have to point this out. They're drippy as fuck, dude. Okay? Straight up. Like, no Orientalism here, you know what I mean? I'm not doing that. But goddamn, are they fucking dripped out the wazoo, dude. Look at the colors. Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude.
Can you dance? We are going
This is giving Justin Trudeau a little bit. I'll just say it.
to have a prayer, and someone is going to lead us with a prayer. Nine. Nine. Nine.
Still not brain rotted yet.
Nine. 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 Answer. Okay.
Thank you.
Ashe Oleng. You say Ashe Oleng. You say Ashe Oleng in Maasai.
Ashe Oleng.
Greetings complete, time for lunch. On the menu today and almost every day, goat.
We go outside of the village to slaughter the goat.
Yes.
And no women, no kids.
No women, no kids.
Slaughtering and eating occurs about 300 meters outside the village walls. These young warriors are not allowed to eat food seen by women.
There's a woman right there.
Mm-hmm. The only woman. Mm-hmm. It's okay, because he's our guest.
So everyone's just gonna slaughter, cook, eat right in this little area, 300 meters from the village, and then bring back the food for the ladies.
Yes.
But if men are far off cooking, what's to stop them from eating all the meat, you might ask?
We have some piece of meat here which belongs to women, and some meat here belongs to boys. So everything is divided into everyone.
Is there a...
We need Matt Walsh to come in and be like, what is a woman? Is this the tribe that Matt Walsh went to be like, what is a woman? 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 Please tell me. Oh my God, please. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in so long.
Piece for sunburnt white guys?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Is it the balls?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
No.
What part is for the guest?
So they're taking the blood. That's where we get iron from. The goats
he's doing it right now?
Bro, this shit gonna make me fucking... Yo, I swear, this shit's gonna make me vegan, dog. Holy fuck.
Original. You want to test
Our
it?
baby is 4 months old.
What is
baby?
You want to test? Do you want to test?
Sure.
Oh!
Wait, yeah.
Bro, he's eating that shit up. Woo!
Goddamn!
Is there a right way to do this?
Yeah, no, just anyhow.
Did you sip your river?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Delicious.
It literally is the tribe law. The entire document has much more blood, just wait. The life expectancy of this area is extremely low. I wonder why. I don't think it's just diet. I mean, they're braving the fucking elements in Kenya, right? So that's a little bit different than even braving the elements in like Los Angeles, right? But braving the elements in general is like gonna fucking wear on you. So that's why I'm saying like they do live the Liver King lifestyle. But of course, when you live the Liver King lifestyle and you have no fucking medical access whatsoever, you have no medical care whatsoever, yeah, you're gonna get knocked out at the age of fucking 20. How many of these dudes are surviving past 60? How many?
Yes.
Wow.
How do you find it?
Milky.
Yeah, it's milky.
A bit salty.
Yeah, it's salty. You want? That is where we get iron from.
I'm pretty full, man.
Yeah.
I'll take it more later. Oh, wow, he's eating big chunks of it. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't want to be rude. Just a little bit more. You eat it? You eat it?
Yeah, yeah.
Read the comments of this video. They're wild.
That is the very first part that a lion starts after he killed a cow. And that is why the lion is very strong.
I mean, that's exactly what Liver King said.
15 months.
Ladies are missing out on this, huh?
I'm here
But I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I don't think I would take these. I don't think I would trust these guys' word. You know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm wrong, but like, I feel like I would go with the scientists over what these dudes are saying about like, well, the lion goes to the fucking liver first. You know what I mean?
It's good. No, it's good. It's good stuff. My compliments to the chef.
They are making it, diluting it with a herb. He's a warrior. When the lion attacked our animal, they are the people in charge to kill the lion. You see now, the blood is diluted, so it is good for drinking. Hello.
Hi.
These are the two special wood, the acacia and cedar that we use to make the fire. We normally use donkey dung because of the little fiber that they have.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
It's starting! It's carrying the fire. You got to be quick with that, man.
Yes, the fire stick.
So you've come in contact with different Maasai people before, right?
Yeah.
How does this compare to any of that?
This is even like anything even I've witnessed. And you know what they said earlier? This is the first time in this village that they're even showing this to visitors. You know, I heard about the separation of like, oh, these parts are for the men, these parts are for the women. I mean, you drank the blood. I think I'm okay with the leg. Like, I'm not going to complain.
By this point, guys, my man, the warrior, has eaten a 5-course meal of raw goat.
That part belonged to the people who have slaughtered. The back belonged to the lady that the goat belonged to. A pregnant woman get this to make soup for herself. This one goes to the old man. The other leg belonged to the young man. The chest
Hope your day is going well.
belong to the boys who are looking after the sheep. The ribs belong to the chief, and the other one belong to the owner of the goat. So we subdivide into every part.
Is there any part that nobody eats?
Yeah, we have like the eyeballs. It's only maybe the dog or the hyena.
Are there hyenas out here?
Yes, they must come here tonight.
It just seems like almost a practical way to not have fighting. There's one
about
animal
who gets
for
what,
so
yeah.
many people. So how do you make that fair?
Pregnant, you're getting this. If you're like an elder, you're getting this.
Hey, look, he's doing some good work over here. This is the ribs. Is this the man ribs or the woman ribs?
Oh, so this is for the women. No one here is allowed to eat it.
They seem to have a communal view on resources. Oh, that's crazy. You mean to tell me that they're not... You mean to tell me that they're not operating on like, you know, who took the biggest risk?
by purchasing the goat and investing into it? No, of course they have a communal view. That's why I said this is a feudal system based on family hierarchies. I mean, this is not full-blown primitive accumulation, obviously, but it doesn't have like a profit system in the same way that you have under capitalism.
This is the fat from the stomach.
What is going on? This is goat sushi.
Balls.
I have to draw a line somewhere. That's the goat fat. Are you just doing it for the camera at this point?
This is a fat. You want to have a little?
Yeah, just a little. You eat it raw.
Yeah.
Okay. That one's the easiest.
Parasocial.
So far.
This is fat.
There's just some fat. There's just some fat.
Sometimes we eat the heart.
Sometimes you eat the heart raw?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass. That's kind of cool.
Look at that.
That's the kidney?
Yeah, that's the kidney. You need to eat the kidney?
But the kidney is for the kid?
Yeah, this one is yours. Yeah, this is mine.
Hold on. What is going on?
It's a kidney. The men are sharing the kidney, so let's eat.
This is raw. This just came out of the goat. Raw kidney. Just eat it. You guys ate it already?
Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? My man is way too white and way too Western to be just like hitting raw kidney from the fucking tummy of a goat, okay? He is going to, no wonder Liver King shit his fucking pants. Like non-stop.
Yeah. Delicious.
It's so good. That was great.
Great. How do you feel the taste?
Man, it's just very intense.
Yeah.
Turns out cooking it does wonders. Whatever organy kind of flavor you've experienced, that is like times 1,000. Salty.
Yeah.
You like that?
Yeah, I really like.
Is that safe?
Very safe.
Oh, I want to throw up a little bit.
No.
No, don't.
No.
Okay, because I'm a warrior.
Yeah.
I'm a warrior.
Yeah.
This is a lot of new stuff, like within 5 minutes, man.
Yes.
Okay.
They're smoking meats like Mark Zuckerberg.
The parts of meat are ready, so we are going to add those old men and have the liver.
What age do you get to start eating this?
When you are like 28 years old.
Does that mean everybody under...
He said old men. He said this is for the old men. And the guy, and Sonny said, what age do you start eating this? He said, hey, 28. So shut the fuck up about like how healthy these homies are, okay? Only 2 places on the planet where 28 is considered old. Twitch chat and fucking this tribe, okay?
More like El King LOL.
28 has never tasted this.
Yes.
They must think it's like the coolest thing ever. Yeah. The forbidden liver.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, let's try it out.
19 months one.
There's some kind of sharp, astringent taste to it. It's almost like bitter.
Yeah.
Does he just go in a circle?
Yes.
And then you get a bite, bite again?
Yes. That is the sweet taste.
It's sweet, it's sweet, it's sweet. It's raw.
Sweet.
Do you eat every food like this style?
Yes.
Oh my God.
We share everything.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's all about fairness. It's literally the only way you could feed this many people is by having this kind of cooperation. You go around the circle. It's like the puff pass of goat meat. Super fair. No one can complain. I love it.
You guys, the lunch is ready now.
Could you set it to vibrate?
Our lunch is ready, so we're gonna go have this meat. And some of these pieces we will take to the village and share. The women share together.
Oh, yeah. Whoa. Right from the ribs. Look at this cut. He's cutting
That looks
it,
good.
and he's handing it out. They just gave Brett some. Brett, how is it? Is it good?
A Cobb smile.
Every time you talk shit in the chat, I'm just gonna fucking show you this. Is this him? Is this Cinemarxism? Is that you, motherfucker? Huh? Answer.
Almost 2 years, Pog.
Keg W, I ate that too. Is that you? Every time you talk shit in the chat, I'm literally gonna fucking go back to this.
Yes.
Yeah, he hasn't been talking at all. Mr. Anarcho-Communism over here. Yeah, there you go. Every time.
Is it good? All right, good. This is amazing. I'm going to try it now. Oh, Kai's got some now too. Oh, the ribs. I love the ribs. It's warm, just bubbling with greasiness.
Shut the fuck up, I'm hot.
Oh.
Dog, what is that fit, bro? What, you
Like the
say shut the fuck up, I'm hot? What is this fit, my man? What did you wear? What is this fucking fit? Look at how dripped out the tribe is. Look at how dripless you are.
Yo Bezos money.
Ren Fair drip. Answer for your drip crimes, dude.
They just gave Brett some. Brett, how is it? Is it good? All right, good. This is amazing. I'm going to try it now. Oh, Kai's got some now too. Oh, the ribs.
How's my fit?
It's warm, just bubbling.
The Maasai are dope.
Is there even salt here?
What the fuck? Why do I have so many chatters that have been to this fucking tribe, dude? I don't understand what's happening here. Like what? How many of you motherfuckers went and hung out with the tribe, dude? What's happening right now? There was a Groupon. I'm in Kenya on the fucking Serengeti, not trying to win fashion
My
awards.
husband and I love watching you. Thanks for
Fashion
all
is
you do.
eternal, bitch.
Oh.
You have a white chat, Hassan? Yeah, I know I have a white chat. Of course I have a white chat. I lived in Freetown, Sierra Leone for years as well.
Is that you?
A lot of poverty tourists in here. Bro, this dude is literally fucking a filmmaker. What do you... I mean, this is one of the most, like, apt, adequate, reasonable reasons to go and visit the Maasai people. It's not like he went there to be like, lol, fuck you guys, or ask them about what is a woman.
This channel for the food content smile.
This dude Sonny is like actually people will be like documentarians, poverty tourism. I love leftists who like who like weirdly fetishize third world people, like and make it seem as though like documenting their existence in a very like careful and non-invasive manner is actually just still poverty tourism.
20 months of only meat, let's go.
Yeah, that is how we do.
Ah, sure.
Yeah, you give to someone.
It's very tender and juicy and fatty as well. You can just see the fat dripping off it. This is really nice. Everyone gets a piece. No complaints, no quarrels.
Are they really eating this every day?
Yes.
They're never like, oh, it's Tuesday, I want tacos. I'm sick of goat. I feel really guilty if I don't like clean my bone.
Let me show you.
I'm so bad. He gets everything off. Oh!
We like it to be like this.
Oh my God. Whoa.
From this.
God damn, dude. That's respect. respect to the way he just cleaned that shit, dude. What the fuck?
Yes, that is how you do it.
In part 2 of this Maasai series, we go even
I'm
deeper,
educating your dumbasses
exploring
for
one of the
free, and
most
y'all saying
bizarre
poverty
and
tourism. All they see, and this is
food
poverty.
rituals
Yeah, kind of
in the
crazy.
world.
Oh, oh my God.
Brain rot. Love this.
Huge thank you to Holiday Destination Safaris for putting this itinerary together for us.
This was pretty wild. Clean that bone like they do in Tom and Jerry. I just, you know, respect.
Has slam.
There was a new internet historian vid.
Hey yo.
And all over the world, BFR is awesome. What is this? This is all Hassan's fault?
Speaking of community,
I am here for the
are
questionable
not the
fashion
racists,
take.
okay? I saw the community the Ray Twitter community tab on Twitter. I can see everyone is discussing what are we called. We are not the racists. We cannot be the racist. That is triggering for many people. It is stupid. We cannot do that, okay? We are not the racists. 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 No, no, we cannot. And it's worse because Hassan's community keeps promoting it like that. It's his fault. It's literally, I'm gonna tell him. Stop calling us the racists because people are taking it seriously. Why?
Oh my God. Okay, yeah, we shouldn't do that, actually.
LOL. Stop it.
Primal.
Speaking of community,
We can say that they're Republicans, okay? That's funnier. They're not racist. They're Republicans. The Republic will rise up.
At HasanAbi, not having any dental care alone is gonna cap you out in your middle age years.
Ray
That's how I be
actionaries.
eating my girl. Hassle.
It's ironic you call everyone else a grifter. Do you unironically have a non-mainstream, publicly acceptable idea? Yes. The only way that I can measure whether an idea is good or not, or adequate or not, is if I have a distorted view of whether or not it's publicly acceptable. As you guys know, famously, everyone is always saying, like, socialism is fucking great. Like, always. All the way from Jeff Bezos down to, like, you know, the average American. Everyone's always like, man, socialism isn't that sick. New Channel 5 Alex Jones just dropped. No fucking way it just dropped.
Twitch make it easier to prime sub on mobile PLS.
Anyway, listen. We need to be nicer to the Republicans. We are going to host them here tomorrow when we do the Forge in the Fire stream. That's right. There's a Forge in the Fire stream tomorrow. I will be alongside Valkyrie making a weapon.
Do you feel responsible?
Oh my God, the Alex Jones interview is out. our communities mesh very well, to be honest. Sure. I think so too, but not if we keep calling him racists. I think that probably won't help. Especially at the top of the hour when there's a 6-second ad break and they're like, wait a minute, what? I have to buy a subscription to no longer see the ads? Yep, that's right. This isn't YouTube. You do have to do that because at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or you can do for free with the Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to a Twitch account where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. Okay, that's the best way, the foolproof method of having an uninterrupted ad-free broadcasting experience. What, you caught a stray again?
Finally got some time to research. Wait, so you re-gifted a message that you meant for HasanAbi's stream for me? What the fuck? So it means nothing then. You don't actually put my stream on the sleep.
Apple teeth chat.
You just want HasanAbi to see that, but he didn't see that, so he went to me instead. What the fuck? What the fuck? So I'm just second best, huh? I'm just second best to Hasan? I'm your rebound streamer? What the fuck, bro?
Where's my team?
Ow, my hand! Bro, I think I could have a better sleepy stream than Hasan. What's Hasan doing? What's Hasan doing? He's probably sitting there like, okay, so like, that message was meant for Hasan.
Wait, what am I doing? I want to know what she went.
Message was meant for Hasan's stream? Wait, so you re-gifted a message to have a better sleepy stream than Hasan. What's Hasan doing? What's Hasan doing? He's probably sitting there like, okay, so like, oh, what just autoplayed? So you're gonna put my stream on to sleep, right? So you're gonna put my stream on to sleep, right? You're sleeping in my stream? He's not sitting there. He's gone AFK while videos play. Well, that's the thing, chat.
What? Dude, how is that still a meta? That's so strange that there are still people who are just like,
let's go.
Yeah, man, Hasan just fucking plays videos and walks away. Like, how is that even a thing that people still say to this fucking day? Nyanner's a good streamer, by the way. She's memeing. Yeah, no, I'm sure.
That's the thing, chat, you know?
Because you get so mad about it. It's just like so demonstrably false. And it blows my fucking mind that I put out 8 to 10 hours of fucking content every goddamn day, and motherfuckers will still be like, nope. He just always is playing videos and walking away.
Yo.
And for those of you saying you're right, couldn't be a joke. No, it started off as a joke. We even memed about it, okay? There's an emote for it. But then it became reality when like people made YouTube content out of it.
I need to put the videos on so that the sleepers in my chat can have a better sleep. Right? You know? Okay? I'm starting a beef. No, I'm not trying to start any drama. I'm not mad. I'm not mad that the person went into HasanAbi's chat to say something and then HasanAbi didn't notice it and then he went into mine instead and then wrote it for me as if it was written for me when it was written for someone else. You're gonna make me cry.
Her boyfriend is also a VTuber, is a HasanAbi head. Nice. Let's go. HasanAbi heads rise up. New beef. Yeah, we're beefing. I'm beefing with VTubers now. It's a joke. You're just peeing a lot. I don't even pee that much. That's crazy. We're going to watch the new Channel 5, obviously, but there's some more I want to watch. Like, I want to go through this again one more time for the one time. You know what I mean?
Out this video of Jordan Peterson crying because someone called him an incel.
I want to ask just quickly, the film director, Olivia...
Wait, is this just a... Does he have commentary? Oh, he does.
I thought the marginalized were supposed to have a voice.
What the fuck? The
marginalized. God forbid men who want to kill women who won't fuck them are pushed to the fringes of society. Am I right? The difference between even how a piece of shit like Piers Morgan characterizes incels, lonely, despicable, weirdo men, and Jordan Peterson's characterization of incels as disaffected, marginalized young men really speaks to Jordan Peterson's philosophy regarding this whole incel situation. That the true victims of this overt ideological misogyny that contributes to violence against women are men, the incels themselves, actually. Incel, for those who don't know, is a self-identifier and a shorthand for involuntarily celibate. Of course, meaning that they are celibate, but not by their own choice.
This is like woke chance, dude. What the fuck? This is soda popping if he didn't go the VTuber route and instead watched my streams.
Placing the responsibility of their celibacy on those who won't fuck them. This type of ideology, while clearly unfathomably stupid, is also clearly very dangerous. Notable incels include mass murderer Elliot Rodger, mass murderer Jake Davison, and mass murderer Alec Minassian, who Jordan has spoken about in the past. But before I get into Jordan Peterson talking about Alec Minassian's motivation for this killing,
yeah, this is soda if he went to shit camp.
that is that he was unfuckable and thus mad at God, and his proposed solution of enforced monogamy. Let's listen to what else Jordan Peterson says to Piers Morgan in defense of incels.
It's making you emotional. Talk about it.
Well, God, you know, it's very difficult to understand how demoralized people are.
Felix is right. Soda, you do need soda to run good content. Look at him. He's running Canadian anti-incel content right now, and that's pretty good content.
Certainly, many young men are in that category. And you get these casual insults, these incels. What does it mean? It's like, well, these men, they don't know how to make themselves attractive to women who are very picky, and good for them. Women, like, be picky. That's your gift.
So what does it mean? They don't know how to make themselves attractive to women. Okay, so men mad because women picky, which is women's gift.
That's your gift.
Now let's look at this McLean's article on Jordan Peterson's thoughts on enforced monogamy, which parallels a lot of what Jordan just said to Piers Morgan. So speaking of Alec Minassian, who killed 10 people in Toronto with a van, Jordan says he was angry at God because women were rejecting him. The cure for that is enforced monogamy. That's actually why monogamy emerges. This weird argument in support of monogamy. With these statements, Jordan is basically saying to incels, I feel your pain, men. We should address that. And the New York Times summed it up. Violent attacks are what happens when men do not have partners. And remember what Jordan Peterson said to Piers Morgan about women being picky, which is why all these men, these incels, are upset. Peterson offers support for a core incel belief. He endorses the idea that some men are being denied sex because other men are taking all the sex from women who are allowed to choose to give them that sex, and that if something could happen to prevent all this, having sex with people of your choosing nonsense, some unlucky women would eventually have to settle for the incels. If we could just make that happen, these men would not have to be so...
Man, society with enforced monogamy, dude.
Angry at God and commit mass murder, so the argument goes. So someone killed 10 people because he was angry at God because he couldn't get his fuck on. And Jordan Peterson says maybe if women weren't so picky and let him get his fuck on, then maybe 10 people wouldn't be dead. Which is maybe the most incel thing ever said. And Jordan is crying because someone called him an incel hero. But let's watch this back for the moment Jordan actually gets triggered, because I think it's the most interesting part. He's all laughs and smiles when he thinks Piers Morgan is just asking about Olivia Wilde. Like, oh, we get to disagree with a woman. Yeah, this is the best. But Jordan's expression completely shifts when Piers gives a pretty accurate description of incels.
I want to ask you just quickly, the film director Olivia Wilde has a new movie out, which she says is based on you, this insane man, this pseudo-intellectual hero to the incel community. Incel being these weirdo loner men who...
Oh my God. It's true. His face does start changing. At first, he's like, oh, this is great. We're going to shit on Olivia Wilde. I guess she was wilding out, you could say, as the kids are saying nowadays. And then it slowly starts to shape like despair. Or aware, sorry. Yeah, like that emote. We got to run it back. Look.
Hero to the incel community. Incel being these weirdo loner men who are despicable in many ways.
Oh my God!
Is that you?
You can literally see the moment Jordan realizes Piers Morgan, quite surprisingly, isn't the absolute scum of the earth. And he goes into defense mode and gets so overwhelmed he cries about being accurately described as leader of the incels.
I love that. Thank you, Jordan Peterson. Yes, thank you. Please give us more of that. That's incredible. All right. Before we move on to the new Alex Jones video, Republicans and Reaganomics, before we move on to that, Ben Shapiro complains about Lizzo taking an instrument that speaks to the sort of gentility of America's founders being brought into a context that is vulgar. The vulgarization of America's history.
Controversial. The one that actually made the rounds, however, was her twerking, because it is the contrast. That's the whole point that they are making. And commentators were saying this. It is the contrast between Lizzo, a significantly overweight African-American musician, right? Because the idea is that it's groundbreaking for an African-American musician to play James Madison, one of the help.
Wait, but I don't understand. Like, what is he saying? It's groundbreaking for, someone who's thick to twerk? Because that part is not necessary. What? Does this dude live in a fucking cave? What is happening? Punish Ben Shapiro. 1, the beard doesn't look good. Okay, shave it off. I know I joked a lot about Ben Shapiro, like, not being able to grow facial hair, and I suspect some of my disses have made it to him. And he's like, look, I'm putting a lot of Rogaine on here to make sure that it does grow. Okay? I can grow a robust and thick beard.
Do you ever watch Cursed Jessica?
It literally looks like when you're a kid, okay, and you, like, take the beard clippings of your dad and try to, like, paste it on your face. That's what his beard looks like.
Founders of the Constitution to play his flute. That's the groundbreaking aspect. But really, it isn't even her race, right? They tried to make it about her race. It isn't really her race, because I'm sure that if they had wanted to find a better flautist who is black, then...
A better flautist! The integrity of the flautists are under attack!
Lizzo, I'm sure that there are many black flautists who are significantly better than Lizzo, right? They play in orchestras around the world. I'm sure they are wonderful. And so if the idea was just going to be, we are going to take a historic instrument that belonged to a white Southerner who was in charge of founding the Constitution, and we are going to have a very talented African-American black person play that, that would have been really uncontroversial. Like, seriously, it'd be the equivalent of if let's say that George Washington had had a harpsichord, and we had Condoleezza Rice go and play the harpsichord. Like, everyone, okay, all right, fine. Okay, but it is the twerking that does it. Understand it's the twerk. It is about the twerking. The story is solely and completely about the twerking, which is why you didn't see the first video. The first video has a few views. The one of her playing very nicely in the Library of Congress while dressed somewhat decently. It is the second video where she is twerking and wearing skimpy outfits with the flute. That is because the idea is to degrade the culture. That is what people, that is why the clip is viral. The reason the clip is viral is the contrast between a person twerking and the idea of an extraordinarily classy instrument, a historic instrument that speaks to sort of the gentility of America.
It's a penis, Ben. It's a cock. Okay? It's a cock, Ben. It's just you're talking about a penis-shaped instrument that you fucking blow into like a penis. Okay? Please. That's what you're talking about. The gentility. Also, art is about contradictions and degeneracy in every aspect of cutting-edge art. There were people just like Ben Shapiro. Why are the early stage impressionists actually showing naked bodies of women and not necessarily the beautiful angels? Okay? Leading up to this very moment, classic art has only showcased the naked body of a woman only when it was an angel, an angelic heavenly body. All of a sudden, now we're drawing prostitutes. These impressionists have gone out of control. Somebody needs to stop them right now. Monet, how about you get zero money? with your art. But that's what it's about. It's about destroying the cultural integrity. Super chat is just paywall highlight. I can't even tell. What is the super chat? I can't see it. I can't see it on Chatterino. It doesn't matter. Anyway, again, that was a little art history lesson for you guys, okay? But that is basically how art works, okay? The contradictions and the juxtaposition of like, wait, what is this? Why are people saying -5?
Twitch PP honestly, sus group, I mean no off, but really WTF bro.
I literally can't even see the fucking super chat, homie. I can't.
But at the same time, things don't change.
I cannot see the super chat. What does it look like? Can someone screenshot it?
WTF 15 has slam.
Wait, how are you seeing it? -5 Omega Law, -5 Omega Law. It's not even coming up on my chat. Look at these prices. What is happening? Elevate your chat. Say it loud and stand out from the crowd. The more you spend to support HasanAbi, the longer your chat message is displayed. $160 for 2 minutes and 30 seconds? I can't even control this. Where is it? I have nothing in my dashboard to like control this. How do I even moderate this? What is going on, Twitch? You're just going to fucking drop this shit? Like, where is it? I don't even see it. Like, it's not even coming up on my Twitch chat. What do you mean you have to refresh? I am refreshed. I don't even know if I'm getting money from this. Like, Twitch is just so fucking insane. Let me tell you another thing about Twitch. I never said I was going to go and do a meet and greet. Okay? I never said that. And I didn't even know if I was going to go to TwitchCon for legitimate reasons. Some of which I can say, some of which I can't. Okay?
11 months away.
And then I said, you know what? Fuck it. I want to go. It's going to be fun. I'm going to see the fans. I'm going to see my friends, some of them, right? And the moment that I fucking literally signed yes and said, sure, I'll go to TwitchCon, it didn't even take 30 seconds for them to release the meet and greet lineup with my name on it. Bro, I never said I was going to do a meet and greet. What the fuck? No, it's not in my contract. This is outside of my contract. You're wrong. Yes, partner agreements stipulate that you have to go to TwitchCon, which I don't even mind because I like going to TwitchCon. But this is outside.
Hassan crossover out of left field.
This is outside of my. This is outside of my fucking contracted agreement. Just say you won't do it. Why would I do that? Because then I fuck you guys over. And I already fucked some of you guys over because some of you guys actually probably got tickets and then refunded them thinking that I wasn't going to go. So it's like a weird situation where I don't want to fuck my fans over, but Twitch is literally also taking advantage of that. What am I going to do? Not show up to a fucking...
Nice.
You want me to not show up to the meet and greet? You know what I mean? What if someone bought a ticket to go to the meet and greet? I still want to see you guys. What am I supposed to do?
I chat Peepo, hey Peepo kiss.
It's super shitty to to basically take advantage of my, my goodwill and my care for my community. Okay? It is really scummy. Almost as scummy as like saying, hey, your fans want to give you, your fans want to support you. They want to subscribe to you. So we're going to take more of the subscription percentage. Like, they're not giving it to you. They're giving it to me. You're just a mediator. The fact that you could just like demand more of that percentage is insane to me. Tickets are non-refundable, so don't worry about that. Yeah, I mean, that sucks. But also on top of that, the plane tickets is what I'm talking about. Anyway, I don't even know what's going on in my fucking super chat right now. My dude, you live 1.5 hours away. Just drive. It's faster. Dude, are you fucking stupid? You think I give a shit about buying a fucking plane ticket? No, I care about you buying a plane ticket, thinking that I'm not going to go, and then refunding it and not being able to buy another plane ticket when you find out I am going to TwitchCon. I don't give a shit about me buying. I don't have to buy anything. I'm talking about you, fans. I'm talking about the fans. Chatters be like, bro, what the fuck? You're so stupid, bro. What? Like, just drive down to San Diego. No way, dude. That's crazy. I could do that?
Yeah.
I do not willingly agree to Twitch taking this money without giving HasanAbi a portion. Twitch legally cannot take this all for themselves because I have stated this information. Yeah, that's how it works. You get 70-30. Oh, how nice of them to give us 70-30 of the elevated chat, dude. Hey, you know what you get? 100% if it's a fucking TTS donation through Streamlabs.
Hello Hasan, it's me, a friend Ariadne.
So
Very important question. Can I throw a music show in her house during TwitchCon?
What? No, dude. What the fuck? No. That Ari? Who said that?
Years gone.
Anyway, where were we? Twitch owns you, little bro. Yeah, no shit it does. Of course it does. When I say it, I'm fucking...
America's founders being brought into a context that is vulgar. It's the vulgarization of American history. Again, Lizzo did both, and only one of those clips went viral. And so if you notice that, then you're very, very bad. If you notice that, then this means that you're some sort of racist, or it means that you don't want black people playing the flute or something. No, I just don't want people twerking with historic instruments.
Why?
The first...
Why? 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 Why?
Hassle.
Who cares? Who cares? Why? Who cares? You fucking dork. Gigantic nerd. You fucking loser. Oh my God. Why are you so triggered by this? Jesus Christ. Who cares? Twitch Korea just announced that starting tomorrow, no one in Korea will be able to watch streams at a higher than 720p due to the new increased costs based on new net laws. I expect YouTube and other streaming platforms will follow suit. Can't believe no one is talking about this. For those unaware, the TLDR is that big bandwidth cost that ISPs would pay for. Now content providers like Twitch, YouTube, and Netflix will pay for instead.
Brain rot.
Streaming platforms are now being asked to foot the bill instead of ISPs raising internet access fees to meet demand. What the fuck? Shouts out to Korea for being goated on the capitalism front. They're really out there trying new things that people previously thought were too insane. Hey, man.
Hassle.
You got to fucking squeeze out that profit wherever you can, baby. You got to squeeze out that profit wherever you can. Squeeze it out. It's going to happen in every part of your lives, okay?
No fucking way. Thanks for the streams, Hassan Hassel.
Anyway.